Welcome to a go. We just got back from a trip to Houston, Texas to attend the skateboarding vert jam, Banger in the Hangar. We also saw the Dead Kennedys at the vert jam, but that's for another video. And while we were there, we were able to go to an estate sale, a huge rummage sale, as well as thrift stores. So let's get into the video and then afterwards show you our haul. There's supposed to be a huge 2-day rummage sale. We're gonna head to it right now. We're walking to it. We had to park far away, but we'll be there in just a minute. Arriba y abajo. You got stuff upstairs and downstairs.
Yeah, he said he got it. Okay. Awesome. Good deal.
Today's the second day, so they're probably all picked over. So we'll see. A pair of these. Very pretty chairs. $225 for 6 chairs. It's not bad, dude. Very solid. $375 for this huge painting or silk. I'm not sure what it is. Got a whole bunch of stuff. Doesn't look really that picked over. I don't know what this is. It's kind of cool. $125. Wow. $125 for this. Needs to be stripped and refinished. Great prices. $75 for this. Not really my style, but for $75. $16. It's a cool stump. Take all the flowers out. You can put those candles, the drip candles, and create a little wax sculpture out of this. That'd be really cool. $25. $80 for these. They're pretty nice, but too rich for my blood. Little dollhouse, $45. Doll bed. Looks kind of old, but it's probably fairly new. Let's go on to the next rooms. Head to the room of lamps. Nothing that really catches my eye. They have lampshades by themselves. Those are hard to find in good condition. A few by themselves, but nothing that interests me. $12, solid brass maybe? Like a Chinese or Japanese. Get lost in here. This weenie dog, $16. Gone with the Wind lamp. We're here in the Montrose, Westheimer area. We're gonna find all the antique shops, and used to be a whole bunch of music stores out this way back in the 80s and 90s. Early 90s. $300 for the set of these books, leather-bound books. Check out this Empoli, $18. Kind of nice. I might get that. Gotta take something as a souvenir. Something to bring back to sell. Ooh, I like this table base. Part of the base. Where's the tabletop? I'm gonna have to ask about that. The glass top tables are a hard sell. Here's some antique clocks. 75 for that. It looks like it has a key. That's an old one. A regulator, A. So as is, $45. That's not bad. I mean, just for the case, that's worth $45. You can make an art project out of that. $60 for this one. That's $75. Got some reverse painting on it. Empire from the 1880s, maybe earlier, 1860s. More like the 1860s. We're having a lot of fun here. This is an awesome surprise. So let's keep looking around. And check this out. Part of a tester bed. A half tester bed. It's the only piece. I guess it hangs on the wall. $125 for that. Gorgeous. Super cool. Divisions.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna
Little etagere is not for sale. I wish it were. We looked in here yet? I don't think so. It looked like some things were in great prices and they're already sold.
Yeah, I have a question.
Dang, man. I mean, $150? Is that for the chairs and the table? And look at these things. Those are freaking cool. Okay, it's all part. Okay.
It's all one, yeah.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
So we can take that,
Yeah, 10, yes you can. 10 to 2, yeah, that's what you do. Oh, I'm sorry.
Some of this furniture is massive.
I started a, no, I put so, but I need to get this particular. Yeah.
A huge one. Gorgeous. Just sold.
Okay.
$1,295. But gorgeous. That's definitely an Italian piece back there. But we have two huge Art Deco buffets in our shop, so. And look at this Italian Provincial. Or is it French Provincial? $295.
Android. No Apple.
And check out this piece. It's actually signed on the back. 1994. Cantu Hubbard or Hubnell. Designs. Can't really read that. It's interesting. Very 1990s with those cats. For $30, I'm gonna leave it behind. Looks like they know what some of this stuff is. They want $195 on it. It's solid glass. It's heavy. Very heavy. Shades in bad shape. On the inside, I think it's ripped. Yep, ripped on the inside. But super heavy. But for $195, it's staying here. I wish I'd turn that music off. Here's another Empire clock. Reverse painting, but it's worn off. Looks more like a, I don't know if it's a painting or if it's like a decal. $60 on that, but very cute. That's another clocks here. 40 on that. 35 and 35. Very cute. When you look at clocks, when you look at anything actually, gotta look at the back. That'll tell you more about an item than the front. So look at the back. From Connecticut, got all its original information on the back. I just found that everything's half price except for the furniture. Furniture is as marked, but everything else is half off. And this piece up here, that Noah's Ark piece would be $125. Check out this one, Noah's Ark, Brutalist. Never seen something like that before.
Y'all been here before?
Look at this huge lava rock. It's $225. I can't afford that, but very cool.
That's right, we're cool.
They also have this piece of pottery, $15. It's signed as well. I really like that. I'm gonna pick this one up. Love my pottery and my glass. Whoa, that's a solid.
Estoy grabando.
See if this thing is signed anywhere.
Oh, you did? That's hard.
No, I don't see a signature on it, on the rock. So it'd be like a John Perry would have the sticker on the, or would have a tag on it, but I don't see one. Look at this, see if there's any signature on it. I don't see anything. Nope. It's really cool though, but being the Noah's Ark might be a difficult sale. These glasses are cool, like sherbet glasses. And it actually says that they're by Dansk. Summer House. Look very Art Deco. Guys, see, they looked these up. It's $36 for all 12. Again, what would I use these for? Sherbet glasses aren't very popular, but at least I learned something new, that these are Dansk. While in the area, we also stopped by BJ Oldies Antiques and More off of Westheimer. This was an interesting piece of artwork. The store was so packed I almost tripped over something. $50 each record. Hope there's something good in there. There's just too much stuff in here. It's like a maze in here. You get lost. Plenty of art all over the place, stacked up, thrown around. If you like to dig, this is the place to be. I'm gonna stop and start looking around. With this one, you'd be the most stylish kid on the block. This was definitely an interesting lamp. In the right setting, it would look stunning. Funny enough, I picked up a pair of these at one of the estate sales. Hope you enjoyed that video footage. We actually attended a lot more sales than this, but we were so busy we weren't able to get it on video. So let's get into showing you what we picked up. First off, we'll start with the rummage sale. I picked a few pieces of pottery. Got this one that you saw in the video. It does have the signature on the bottom. I haven't looked it up, but there's so much of this pottery out there by thousands and thousands of artists that most of the documentation has probably been lost. Also picked up this cool piece with the lid. It also has the signature. Very neat piece. Also picked up this gorgeous piece of Empoli. Very nice purple, has a great optic effect to it. Like you saw in the video, everything was half off. And I didn't know it was all half off until I had already gone through the whole place. So it was just too much to go back through and see what else I wanted to pick up. But we were able to come away with some good stuff. Also picked up this paperweight. Love this one. Very nice piece. It's got the gold in it. And last but not least, from that sale, we picked up a really cool poster. The poster was actually in a frame with broken glass, and it was in the little office area. So I asked him if it was for sale, and he told me to go get the head guy that was in charge. And he sold it to me for $5. All I need to do is get a new piece of glass cut or a piece of plexiglass, which should be even cheaper. So this poster is a reprint of a German poster from 1928. And that's a really cool piece. And this was the aluminum frame that it came in. The store where we took the video footage, we actually didn't buy anything, but they did have a lot of stuff there. The blow mold in the front door is only $40. In the Antique Mall where I sell, there's a lady that has very similar ones for over $100. So maybe I should have picked it up, but I really didn't want to spend the $40 on it, so I passed. First day we got there, I went to a thrift store. It's a thrift store actually out of Utah, but they opened up at least one in Houston that I know of. That's a great store. It had a lot of good stuff, and we'll show it to you now. We picked up this burn and wear divided bowl. Paid $1.50 for it. Really good condition. Nowadays, this could be used in a variety of different ways. You could use this by the front door, put your change in, wallet, keys. Also picked up this basket. It was a little pricey. I think it was $5 on it. I think it's $4.99. But it's a cool design. I mean, even if I put 12 bucks on it and make a little profit on it, this will be going into my antique booth because I sell more primitive items there as well as some modern. Picked up a really cool cork lamp. It had a shade with it, but I left it behind. It was in bad shape, and I didn't need it, so I left the shade behind and just bought the lamp. Also picked up this cast iron piece. This is a newer piece. It's in the style of a butcher paper roll, but this is smaller. And here on this piece, it's marked paper towels. All I have to do is tighten the screws here. This one I paid $3. Also picked up a book for myself. Complete book of decorating. Has some really awesome photos in it. I'm not sure what this one is. Let's see. Let's try to find a real cool one. Oh, yeah. Look at that wall unit. I have one right behind me. I also picked up this car catalog from Antique Booth. Someone had to refinish it at one point, so it's not a dark color like it would be originally. Very solid. Very clean condition. Really like this piece. Like I said, this will be going into my antique booth. The rest of these items are from 2 different estate sales. I don't remember what I picked up from which estate sale, but let's get into it. The first estate sale we went to, I didn't pick up that much. I did pick up this book, I know that for sure. This Juhuli book. This will be added to my collection. I would love to have a piece of his glass work, but I don't think I could afford it. Also picked up this little planter with a bamboo design on it. 1960s probably, 70s. And marked Japan. I always pick up planters. I really like them. And they sell. So my wife surprised me with these bookends. These clef note bookends. Made out of brass. I also picked up these onyx bookends, but I never noticed I had a chip on the front. I'm pretty much going to have to sell these for what I paid for them, which is unfortunate because they're really cool. Also picked up a unique acrylic piece. Paperweight. I really like this one. When my wife found it, I thought it was glass. But then when I picked it up, it was acrylic. You can see that it's sanded on the bottom. It's got that really neat design on the interior. Kind of want to keep this piece. Really neat. I also picked up this Ronson pair of candlesticks. Veriflame gas candles. They're really pristine condition. Probably never used. In the original box. Has its original paperwork. I'm going to try to get one of these out of here. And this is what they look like outside of the box. They even have their original rubber ends so they'll stay in the candle holder. I've never used these before, but I'm kind of curious to see how they work. Also picked up these. These are very interesting. There's your candle holders made out of brass, but they're also bells. Also got a couple records. This was actually from a Goodwill, $4, kind of expensive, but in really good condition. Michael Jackson, the Jackson 5, and Lady and the Tramp. I got this at the last estate sale. It's a long story, but we got there and it's 30% off. While we're shopping around, a customer told us that at 1 o'clock, everything would be half off. But I'd already picked these up, and the lady said when I went to go ask her at the front, she said, yes, but your items that are on the table before the sale starts are only 30% off. And I was good with that. But I had no idea that this was actually $15. I thought it was a $3 record. But the lady said, well, you got to pay for that at that price, that 30% off. You got to pay for that price, not the $3 that the records were priced. I just didn't notice that this had a price on it. But these were like $5 a pair, and the lady just threw them in for me. So I still purchased this, but got a discount on it and got these for free. I always find it crazy what people will buy at estate sales, and this time it was my turn. Picked up some pieces of wood. I just really like the design of it. Decorative piece. Paid $2.50 for this at half price. Also picked up this planter. It's marked Dominican Republic. I just like the detail in it. I have to wash it out. It's got some ashes in it. They had these used for their outdoor barbecue. So I need to do a little washing up on this one. I also picked up this big old stump. Just thought it was an interesting piece. I also got this petrified wood, and I got this in a bundle deal. That's the price on this, as well as that stump, and he told me $10 for both. He told me that normally he wouldn't sell a petrified wood for that low, but he said, I'll go ahead and do it. It was the last day of the sale, so why not? I did pick up a pretty hefty piece of art glass, signed and dated 2005. And it's this piece. It's got gorgeous design, but right here where the design is, it's where it has a bubble. The rest of it is pretty bubble free, except for little bitty tiny ones. And it's heavy. It's got the signature and date on the bottom. And I really like this polished edge, this cut and polished edge. So it's a pretty substantial piece. And I love to find more signed glass pieces like this. But when you do find them, they're pretty expensive. This was priced at, I think, $95, and I got it half off. Now let's head to the front room and show you our major score. These chest of drawers are actually made by Lane. I wasn't able to find the line. I was able to find one huge wall unit, of which these chest of drawers were part of it. The post doesn't even say that it's made by Lane, so it doesn't give any information, but they do want $5,500 for the whole wall unit. And wall units like that aren't even popular at all. Can't even give those away. But these chest of drawers are just fabulous. They do have a Lane mark inside. It has chrome accent, chrome trim, and chrome pulls on it. I posted this on Facebook group and asked if anyone knew what line this was, and they showed me the picture that I'd already seen of the wall unit. And someone, like always, had to comment, I think those pulls have been changed. I don't know where you pulled that idea, because they do have chrome trim on the top and bottom, and these are chrome as well. So it's all original and in beautiful condition. So we're super excited about these pieces. So there you have it. That's our Houston haul. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell to be notified of all future videos. So until next time, thanks for stopping by, and we'll catch you next time.